public comment portion of our meeting. And Rodney Trent is not here yet. I've been told that he's on his way, so we'll just delay that portion of the agenda. Next would be Pat Heaster. Yes.
Just take a minute to read that before we start.
Oh, I'll go over.
Okay.
What we're referring to, what I asked if they received a copy of, is a weather advisory for the next 3 days.
Okay. Sorry, Pat. That's
And looks like we're going to get a little bit of everything. That's advisory for, well, let's see, flash flood warning, flash flood watch. No, flood watch, flash flood warning. 12 to 18 inches of snow. From 3 to 8 to 12 to 18 inches of snow. And this is all through Thursday evening. And if any of you want to look at this, I'll pass it around. I got copies this morning. It's impending weather situation, and this is the state's, they call it their slide for their weather presentation. So if you want to pass that around, I was going to go over it there. Monthly report for February 3rd to March the 3rd. Everything's about running normal. The truck is in active status and still has 240 miles on it. We're down on our rain level for the year. We're down to minus 2.2 inches, and we're not starting out good because we ought to be in plus situation in this end. Middle Island Creek's at normal winter pool, plus it's up right now. I think 7.5 inches I checked yesterday. Events, I met with Jim Steele after the last meeting on the flood gauges for the county. We picked 2 sites. The first site is at the water plant right beside the creek. That was the first site. We drove a stake on it there. And there's a misspelling there. That should be legwork instead of legwork. I went to Bud Wilson's Fat Finger Piping 102. That's all right. Bud was a very gracious teacher. He passed me. He used to say I was the only person in the room with, I had 12 words per minute with 42 errors. So. I then on the 9th went to a meeting with the town council. Town council approved the use of the site, and they thought it was a good idea. So that gauge is in the works. The second gauge is going to be on McElroy, somewhere in the area of actually campgrounds. I've talked to 3 landowners over there. All 3 landowners are willing to participate in the program, but we need to get better weather so we can get the people in here from Charleston to do the survey on the site and get everything done. I didn't bring if anybody wants to see, I should have brought one of the, Jim left me a couple pictures of the actual gauge unit and stuff. And I think at the Ashley site we'll probably have to put a fence around it. This area over here is pretty well fenced in. We've had 8 transportation accidents since last month with the drop in activity. You would have thought the drop in accidents, but they're not. The water truck drivers were telling us on the site on scene that they're running them more hours and they've got longer hauls, so they're not running as many water trucks, but they're running them longer and further. Upcoming events: on April 9th we have an LAPC meeting coming up, and on the 22nd we have an advisory board meeting.
When does that mean?
7 o'clock.
LEP 7?
7, yeah, both of them are 7.
Both of them 7. So thank you.
The building down here, I guess the heating system is done. It's done.
Yeah.
I talked to Little Mike's the other day, and he said that that he hoped to finish up that day, so it's ready for,
Done.
it's done. So it's closed in. We had a water leak down there in the process, and I don't know.
He's fixing that, or it's fixed.
Or
Should
is
be
it?
fixed.
He was going back down and finish up.
Yeah.
He told me, I think last Thursday, that he was gonna finish up.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that included the water leak or not, but anyway,
Going back the next day to fix the water leak, he had to get
it was a
apart.
frozen line,
Yeah.
and I don't know why anything freezes in this weather,
They,
but,
been very warm.
that's right. It's global warming at its best. Okay, on this weather advisory, we can get 1 to 4 inches of rain. Between now, the rain should be starting out there any time if it hadn't already. The heaviest rain will be tonight through the evening hours and into the morning. It should taper off and turn over to snow sometime tomorrow. The temperature should be about 40, if I remember right, about 44 degrees for a low tonight, and it'll drop continuously all day tomorrow through into Thursday. The accumulation, I really, with that weather forecast and what I read this morning and stuff I got on, I think they're using the swag method on it because I don't think they have a clue. If you that don't know, aren't school teachers and don't know what the swag method is, it's a scientific wild ass guess. So, when kids were close on their math programs, their math problems, I used to write that beside them and they'd say, but anyway, basically we're plugging along. The Jim will be back as soon as we get enough time to get to the actual area with the people from Charleston and get that set. We're going ahead and write this program. They're going to send the paperwork in for the agreement with the city. And like I said, the city went for it 100%, so that'll be good. They thought that the two best sites, they picked the best 2 sites, and so far we've had cooperation. I talked to, like I said, 3 landowners, and they're all, don't have a problem with it. We just need to, we're using an area about a square about 6 foot by 6 foot total with an access to the water. And that's all we do. It runs on 8 volts of electricity, which is solar power. It's totally a standalone unit. And hopefully we'll know something by July 1. Now, I'm on the agenda. Did Rodney come?
No, I haven't seen him yet.
Okay, I'm on the agenda twice there
Right.
as with EMS, and then I got on there because I called Beth and wanted on the agenda. Wanted the EMS on the agenda, so I'm going to relinquish it to the president of the squad, Richard Mcmill.
Okay.
Okay?